Oh, good morning. It is Monday, January 20th, 2020. And I'll be honest, I try to keep my personal life like a little bit on the side. I do make these videos because it helps me look into my personal life, but I don't want this to just be about me and my personal life. But if you've ever felt like, your personal life is controlling all the other things that you want to do, well, all I want to say is, I know how horrible that feels, man. Like, I just want to make this video right now. This is my third try, and I've just been helping, like, my kid play a stupid fucking video game. And the way they make them now, it's like, we bought two video games, right, for the PlayStation 4. The first one, I asked the lady, hey, this is a dance game. Do I need special shit to play this? Do I need, like, like a Kinect or whatever, some type of, and she said, no, you can play the controller. Or don't, okay, here's the first thing, don't ask stupid people for advice, right? Because what kind of advice do you get when you ask a stupid person for advice, right? You get stupid advice. So she was wrong, of course, so I wasted that. Then the second game, I fucking got, I try to put in for my daughter, requires online play. You can't even play the game without being on the PlayStation Network. And I don't want to pay a fucking $100 a month. It's like I want you guys to notice that we need to go back. The future sucks, all right? The future is going to be shit. They are just figuring out a way to take your freedom and exchange it for convenience, all right? And I'm going off on a huge tangent here. I don't give a fuck. This needs to be said, all right? Technology, convenience, all that shit, it's just going to end up controlling you one day. You were warned, all right? Because he who trades security for convenience deserves neither. That's all I gotta say on that. Fuck. Yeah, I'm in a terrible mood, so just let me apologize up front. My energy is off. I'm pissed off. I'm annoyed. But let's power through it. If you're still here, I'm even surprised. It's probably going to be me watching this one. Alright. So the topic of today's video is supposed to be consistency. Well, let's just take that and run with the current theme, right? Consistency is usually thought of as a good thing, right? Like, you keep working out, you keep eating good, you keep going to work, you keep getting your paycheck, blah, blah, blah. But let's look at it in a different way. Let's look at how we need to break consistency as well. Like, I consistently lose my temper at shit. I notice it all the time. And it's probably a helpless feeling, what it comes down to. It's not really anger, it's a helpless feeling. It's me feeling like I'm gonna be fucking caught continuing to do the same shit that I don't want to do. Anyone else ever feel like that? So yeah. I feel like consistency comes in a way where I need to consistently stop doing that. I need to be strong. Like, I need to focus on the point of the video today, which is consistency, and not focus on me and my emotions and the shit that is troubling me. And this is my third try making this video right now. I had to stop the other two. Because that's another thing, right? What did I say in the other video? Is that everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And your only choice is to always be hard. So yeah, that's one of the things I know I need to work on, is consistently having just a hard response to things I don't like in life. And by hard, I don't mean like, yell at it and punish it. I mean like, I need to remain intact. I need to be hard. I have to practice consistency so that I can consistently be who I want to be, because I think a lot of us could agree that we're not. We're not really the people that we want to be. We have this idea of who we want to be. We've seen greatness. We have glimpses of it, and we aspire to it, but that doesn't mean that we are, So So yeah, here, I'll try to give you guys something good. I got a few quotes on consistency I wanted to share. Here's one. Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come. It's from The Rock. In any sports team, the best teams have consistency and chemistry. Drew Barrymore said, I pray to be like the ocean, with soft currents, maybe waves at times. More and more, I want the consistency rather than the highs and lows. I really have to agree with that. For someone who struggles with bipolar tendencies, I would love to just be able to remain constant, but I really notice how I'll just go from happy to fucking pissed off to happy again, and I think being able to be a little bit better with my consistency would help that. Here's one about a performer. Bruce Springsteen said that getting an audience is hard. Sustaining an audience is hard. It demands a consistency of thought, of purpose, and of action over a long period of time. So that's kind of like where I want to come down to how to make a good life for yourself. It really involves routine, but a routine is what you do on the daily, but it's easy to screw up a routine. And the best way to keep a routine going is to be consistent. Even if you mess it up, don't give up. You just try to be consistent until you are. Like with these videos, last week I did one good week to start, right? But then I really demonstrated how bad I am at consistency. I took like a week off and maybe only put like 1 or 2 videos out. You know, I could say whatever I want, but that really demonstrated how I wasn't very consistent. And the only way to solve that was to get on here and make another video. And it's been hard. There's been like things in the way. I've been studying for my real estate exam. I passed 2 of the 3, and I'm supposed to take my 3rd one today. And it's the way they set those up is the questions are harder than they need to be, and the information they teach you isn't even stuff that you'll end up using. My friend's a real estate broker, and my mom's a real estate agent, and I guarantee you they just don't even know most of the questions or the answers to the questions that I'm having to take on the test. It's the type of shit you forget because you never even use it later on in life. I don't know who picks, what's important and what's not, but there's a huge weird thing going on where I think it's just like people want to make it more difficult than it needs to be just to weed out the herd, because it's like a title and it makes them feel important, and they wouldn't be important if it was easy and everyone could do it, right? Like doctor. I feel like I'm a doctor of cannabis. I've been studying it for over 20 years. I ran a company that did millions of dollars in sales. I innovated the industry. I've had like tens of thousands of followers, legit people that have reached out to me with adoration and respect. But I didn't. What school gives you a doctorate in philosophy for cannabis, right? Oaksterdam doesn't even exist. So you got to realize, like, a lot of the accreditation we do and the shit that we look forward to make ourselves feel better each other, just someone did that first, and then they sold the formula, and because it worked for their self-esteem. So that's part of it. They're just selling you a self-esteem formula. And when it comes to self-esteem, you need to get that from yourself, not from a piece of paper. So next one, consistency. And I realize it's probably, I got to work on the rambling, and I got to stick to a topic, I know, and my energy's off today. I wasn't even going to do this video. I just wanted to be consistent, right? So maybe that's why we have this topic. People like consistency, whether it's a store or a restaurant. They want to come in and see what you are famous for. So now I get it. Like when I was popular and I had a lot of friends and stuff, it was just for what I was famous for. And I thought, it was me, but it really wasn't. So there's a lot of things we can all do to improve ourselves, and consistency will help with that. Part of courage is simple consistency. Here's one from a guy that's dead, Heath Ledger. Anyone that has a job that takes them away from home, I think, can understand the difficulties in maintaining consistency. Not only with your family and those you love, but with your friends. I get it. Probably hard being an actor, being away from people you love. Well, that was 10 minutes. I got to keep it consistent by staying under. I guess at this point, my last words, my quote would be, consistently keep doing good things and consistently keep fighting bad things. You decide what's good and bad. It's your choice. Don't listen to anyone else when it comes to that. Research, study, and also try to keep an open mind. Good and bad, you know, they're very subjective based on the circumstances. So consistently keep watching my videos. Thank you. And try to be happy.